Hey, what's going on, guys? This is EJ, your yoga guy, and this is my no phone challenge video. So, to introduce myself, once again, I am doing this challenge tomorrow for a week. It's going to be very fun. You know what? I'm just going to just completely just be myself in this video. I'm not going to really show much. I'm just going to be talking. So if you jump on even for a quick second, if I see I got a viewer, that means I know that you're watching. So I'm going to try my best to just talk about what it's like to acknowledge the phone being an issue in our lives at some point. I'm not against, I'm really not against just having a phone. I look at this phone all the freaking time. Like, hey, this is my phone. Yeah. Guess what? I'm on it so much, it's like dying. There's like 5% battery. So I like to use this challenge to, it allows me to just take a moment to just, hey, guess what? You need to take a break from the phone. So it's going to be great to do that. So I think the last time I did this challenge, it really opened up my eyes. I was able to do a lot more things than I normally do. I read a couple books, went on a few more hikes, went and reached out and saw a few friends that I haven't seen in a while, just went up and knocked on their door, said hello. Did some more yoga, hung out outside. Overall, if you add up all the time that you're on your phone, it really takes away from the connections that you just make just naturally random in life. Think of all the times that I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go get on my phone. I'm just going to go look something up. I'm just going to go mindlessly scroll through whatever social media platform it is. And sometimes it's fun, but a lot of times we're doing this because we ain't got nothing else to do. We don't know what to do in this modern day. We have advanced, I'd say it's about 10, 15 years now that the phone has been a big influence in our life. It's been about 10 years. I say a solid 10 years, because when I was in the Marine Corps in 2006 to 2011, it wasn't that big. It really wasn't. And when I got out, the phone was just picking up. I was texting. I wasn't playing games and doing all these social media things. But since 2016, the past 5 years, man, you do almost everything and anything on a phone. I don't even know what it'd be like to go to college in this modern day. I mean, I graduated college 7 years ago, but I just think I think we can all just take a break every now and then from the phone and just acknowledge it and try and take a whole day. If you could take a whole day and not be on the phone and then wake up the next day, what do you think it'd be like? What do you think you have gained? You're going to be like, oh my God, I got to check my phone. I haven't checked it in a whole day. That's going to be so crazy, right? It would be. But I think it's good for us. It's good to really try that, man. It really is. And don't do it for me. I don't care who you do it for. You should do it for yourself. If you feel like you have some kind of subconscious addiction to having to check your phone, sometimes we don't even know it. You just pick it up and you're like, what am I looking for? I'm just going to go check Facebook or TikTok. I'm just going to check these things. Yeah, it sounds fun. It sounds harmless. It is harmless for the most part, but we don't have to do those things. We don't have to check any of that stuff. Why can't we just live a life without it? Because we can't. Everyone's on it. When everyone does it, we don't want to be left out. That's why we continue to be part of what everyone else does. So I would love if anybody come on and say hello and we could chat about it. My viewpoints are mine. I'm not always right. I may not be right at all. You may completely disagree with my thoughts on the phone. After a week, I'm going to probably go back and be on the phone just like I normally was to a certain extent. But I try and acknowledge. I try and realize that if I go somewhere, see a friend, go out to dinner with my wife, or whatever I'm doing, I don't want to be on the phone, man. I really don't. And if I do get on the phone, I don't want to be like, oh crap, let me hold on one second. I don't want to just do that. Like that's just so stupid. It really is. If you stop and think about it, it is unnecessary. It's like, EJ, you're just rambling on. But if you stop and think, when you see someone on a phone out in public and they're not engaged in your conversation, or if they come over your house and they're sitting on your couch and they're just on the phone scrolling, good for them. If they want to do that, they're allowed to do that. But they're ignoring the interaction that they can have in that moment right now with you. That's all it is. If they can acknowledge that and be like, hey, I'm just going to be on this for 5 minutes and then I'm going to hang out. If you know that they're good for that, then there's no harm. But if that's all they do almost every time, I have friends and family that do it. And I do it too sometimes. When I feel like I don't have much to give to a conversation, I go see grandma or an old friend. I'll probably get on my phone the majority of the time I'm there. I'll find a comfortable seat and I'll just sit down. I don't play games on my phone anymore, but I would do something like that. I would scroll probably my YouTube channel. I would look up fantasy football stuff. Man, I would just look up all kinds of stuff. So the point of the challenge is to really find a disconnection for a little bit. If you want to try one day, it'd be great to put your phone away for a whole day. And the way to do that, here's a tip. The way to put your phone away for one day, and if you feel like you have to somehow send a message out to people, like, I can't ignore my phone, EJ. Like, what am I going to do if like someone has to reach out to me? Well, there's apps that send auto reply messages back, and you could write a message that says, hey, I'm sorry, I'm taking a break from the phone for a day. I'll get back to you. And you could also set up a voicemail that says something similar. Why not? Why can't we do these things? Why can't we take a break from the phone? We really should be able to. Yes, I need to take a break from Tetra. So, and that's a stock that I'm invested in. I'm always checking this stock like every day. And that's the reason why I want to take a break. When I take a break from my investment, guess what? It builds up over a few days. And I'm going to think, man, I wonder what's going on with it. I'm going to be thinking about it. But if I take a break from it, it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing to take breaks. We all need breaks. We all take breaks from anything. I just know that the majority of us do not take a break from the phone. We don't. It's like my heartbeat. I need it. I need it to survive. That's what it feels like. So the first step is you can get an auto reply message on your phone, set it up, voicemail, set it up, then put your phone away. If you have to use it for alarm clock, guess what? You can get something else to wake you up. You can set you can get a little wristwatch, or if you live with someone, just have them set a phone. This is for you to try this challenge out. There's ways around it. We all need breaks from social media in some way, some form. We really do. And I know you do too. So try it one day, try it 3 day. I'm going to go gung-ho on it. I'm going to go 7 days. That's what I did in my last challenge. It was a lot of fun because I did things that I really want to do. There's so many things I always want to do in the day. My wife, Cassie, she knows that I'm always trying to put too much in my schedule. I really am. But a lot of times I'll take my phone and go sit on the pooper for like 30 minutes. And I'm just like mindlessly scrolling and reading shit. And reading shit on the pooper. Yeah, that's what I do. But we all do that. It's not just me. I'm just being honest about it. A lot of people won't even admit it. So anyone else has any other anything you'd like to add about? I'm sure we've all taken breaks from the phone in the past, but we're at a time, I feel like this is the all time, like, I don't even know how high to go. Like, everyone is on the phone so much. So why can't we start a movement? Why can't we all take a break for a day or two? I know my challenge is 7 days, but why can't we take a break for a couple days, 1 day, 3 days? What is it that you really need? Think about all the interactions. Maybe you can call your mom, your another close family member, a friend. Think of all these things that you could do outside of it. I say call, but that's using a phone. But you know what? You can just go visit someone. You could drive there if you know their address without using GPS. And I understand we use phones for so many different things. Like, I need it for a map. I'm going to a doctor's appointment. I get that, but if you're just mindlessly scrolling, man, it's just too much. Kind of running out of content to say. I feel like I said everything I wanted to. If I had someone engaging in the chat, I can give back and then kind of express where I'm coming from here. Why I feel like we all need this. I see people all the time. I work in an entertainment business where people are there to play poker, and the majority of them are playing poker and they're on the phone the same time. And those people that I see that play poker and on the phone, they're diverting their attention to two things, and they're not playing poker that well. So think about what else you're doing where you're hanging out with someone where you're at. You could be giving your full attention to just the area. You don't have to, like, I don't need all your attention. If I'm hanging out with you and I'm that guy that does these phone challenges, and come on, man, like, you need me to put my phone down? It's not about that. Like, you can put your phone down. I don't care. But it's just acknowledging the presence of knowing that you don't have an addiction to it. So try the challenge out. Try it for you. You're not doing it for me. I'm just presenting the opportunity, just giving you awareness that it's out there to do. I would love to hear from you. I'll talk to you about it. But you're not doing it for me. If you feel like it bothers you, that you have some type of addiction to always being on your smartphone, using it as a lifeline, then try and take a break. You'll feel so great afterwards. And then you'll go back to being on your phone here and there, but you'll acknowledge that it's important to take breaks. We take breaks in so many different things, but we hardly take a break from this lifeline technology that we have at our hip. So that's pretty much all I got. I wish I had a following to a certain extent where I could BS and talk to people and yada, yada, yada. I enjoy doing these type of things. I'm sure someone else will do this one day and it'll be like a popular thing. Like, it's like a counter. I could see why people don't want to encourage this. Like, I reached out to a radio station. I was like, hey, let's talk about my no phone challenge. Like, it'll be amazing. Who can do it? And I bet they don't even want to entertain it, because if you're not on your phone, you're not helping out their business. I get that. Because if you're on the phone, you're shopping, you're scrolling, you're adding a view to their channel, or watching. You're doing something to help someone else make some type of revenue. You really are, in some way. It's not all about that, but yeah, you're engaged. You're helping someone else out, and you're probably fulfilling some type of thing inside. Your boredom. A lot of it's boredom. I see people all the time playing these word games. These I don't even know what they are. These other games on their phone, like surviving games. I don't even know what it is, man. I don't try and get wrapped up into it, but I just stop and I think. I was like, man, they could be doing something else. I see them always on it. They're always doing that. It's like I just walk right by them and they don't even know I exist. That's not good. So let me know if you end up watching this video down the road. You're going to hear me say, let me know, comment, let me know. I really want to gauge. So if you write one thing, I'll be like, hey, that's cool. So it'd be really cool if you try the challenge out with me. I would have a lot of fun with you. You don't have to do it for me, but you know what? I'd get a big kick out of it knowing that I know it will help you out. I really do. This is all about you. I can't make you do it. Yeah, if I was rich, I'd pay everyone $100 to do the challenge. Why not? It'd be cool. I'd get everybody all over. Oh my God, EJ, I'm in. But why do I got to do that? Why can't you just do it on your own? So this was my Dharma talk. This is the way I like to talk about things. This is yoga as well. This is yoga. Yoga is not just doing exercises, hands up, namaste. That's not just what yoga is. Yoga is acknowledging that connection that you can make within, being respectful to others. It's just all these things. It's really being mindful. The whole thing is just acknowledging the presence around. That is yoga. And that's also my interpretation, of course. But that's the way I see it. On my channel, I do all these flows, these classes. I'm opening up, winding down, doing these bends, up, right, around. Yeah, yoga is great for that. It loosens you. It makes you feel more relaxed, and you have more mobility and flexibility. It really feels good. I swear, if I see another viewer pop in, you're just scrolling. I saw it go 1 to 2 to 1. You're just scrolling. You're just on your phone scrolling. How about you stop scrolling and say hello for a quick second? I mean, you don't have to. I really don't care. But why not? Why not, right? So, all right, guys, I had a lot of fun. I'll be back in 7 days. Next Saturday, May 8th, I'm going to come back on. I'm not going to be on my phone at all. I may jump on the computer and learn some more video editing, but I know what I want to do. I don't want to get on the computer and just do the whole social media thing. I'm a person that really sticks to my guns and things. So if I do that, I'm using it like for school, in a sense. Like I'm gonna take some classes on Skillshare. Yeah, Skillshare. There's so many things to do on Skillshare. You can learn so many new hobbies. I'm probably going to do some things where I can learn some more video editing. So I may do that, may get on the computer, but I ain't going to check my email. I'm not going to check my Facebook. I'm not going to check my YouTube. So if anybody comments, cool. I'll see it in 8 days. But I don't know, man. The whole thing is I'm frustrated with knowing, I don't believe people know that they all have a problem with being on the phone. A lot of us don't acknowledge it. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, thank you for popping on. I always see you doing your yoga, and I hope it's working out for you, doing it virtually. I would love for you to have your own YouTube channel. I think you would do really well. But Lorraine, I am on here talking about my no phone challenge. If you would like to join me, I'm doing it starting tomorrow for 7 days. You can do it for 1 day or 3 days, or you don't have to do it at all. But I highly recommend trying to take a break from the phone. But if it doesn't bother you, if you don't feel like you have this addiction to it, then you don't need to do it. But we all have some kind of. So tell me this right now. Do you wake up in the morning and feel like you have to check your phone for some reason? Whatever that reason is. Oh, I wrote a comment on someone's Facebook, or I want to see my notifications to see who responded. Like all these things, there's reasons why we go on social media, to see what others are saying, to see what I can say, to see what the new gossip is. It really is. And I feel like we could all take a break from that. Go out, do something. Go for a hike. Go to the beach. I mean, if you're wherever you're at in the world, of course, go to that place that is believed to be relaxing, calm, and peaceful, so you can clear your mind, collect your thoughts, and just be present in the moment. I know it sounds so cliche, but present in the moment is literally this. I acknowledge my hands are here, my fingers. I'm able to touch this desk. I have a desk down here that I place my hands on. I'm sitting in this comfortable chair. I have a beautiful kitten right over here in the corner. I acknowledge all these things. That's being present in the moment. All those things I'm doing right now, I'm not thinking about. At least when I did that whole little act, I wasn't thinking about bad things going on in the world. I was thinking about money problems I might have. I'm not saying I have any of those. I just wasn't thinking about that. So that's what being present in the moment. You go out for a hike, you're going to take that in. And if you do that for maybe 30 minutes or an hour, it feels amazing. So if you haven't done that in a while, I suggest trying it. It'd be great. Man, I would love to engage and have a conversation with anyone about this. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that being on the phone is not a problem. Like every day, like being on the phone, like mindlessly just picking it up. There's so many times I pick up my phone and I don't even know why I'm looking. I'm just doing it because there's nothing else to do in my mind. Of course, there's so many things to do, but all the old hobbies and things I used to do in my previous, like years ago before the phone, a lot of us don't do those hobbies. Think of those activities you used to do before you had the phone. You don't do them anymore, man. And don't lie to me. I know we don't do half the stuff that we used to do before the phone came out. We used to read newspapers on a regular, magazines. We used to go to the library. Who does that? Like, there's people that still do it, but it's not that many. We've weeded all that out. We do so many things on the phone. You could watch, you can read any book. I get it, EJ. You're just rambling. The phone is so important to have. I get it, but what you don't get is you don't need it. You can take a break. So try that. Try it one time. Do it for yourself. All right, guys. I'm out. Namaste. And I'll see you in 8 days. Peace out.